Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Leo. We'll start today in a reclined posture. Whatever reclined posture you prefer is just perfect for you. I have the soles of my feet together and my knees pointing out. If you choose this posture, you might have props under your legs here to support the weight and make the posture more passive. I left my blocks at my other friend's house I'm staying at. A few blocks from here are my blocks. And while I'm mentioning that, I'm in a different space today here, thanks to Diane and Walt Hall, who are letting me use their living room. It's in many ways simpler, easier, definitely quieter than my friend Lekka's front yard where we had class last week. So we'll see how many classes are here, how many classes are there before my house is finally ready. Anyway, if you're not in this knees splayed position as I am, you could plant the soles of your feet like this and let your knees lean towards each other. You could just stretch out like corpse pose. Alternately, you might scoot over by the wall or a piece of furniture and have your legs up on that support. Whatever works for you. Get comfortable. If you want to, close your eyes. Rest your hands on the ground or on your body, however suits you. Bring your attention to your breathing. Just noticing the breath and finding some comfortable degree of stillness. Generally invites the breath to get deeper and slower as you get quiet, as the body relaxes, accepting the support beneath it, surrendering to gravity a bit more with each breath. Feel that support under you, the ground that's holding you up, whatever's between you and the ground. The ground is really what's under you, whether it's just the mat, the carpet, the tiles, or their blocks or other props involved. Notice how this slower, deeper breathing feels to your body. Scan your body, notice what's going on in there. How's everything feeling right now? Simply inventorying. Making mental notes, so circling, underlining, or highlighting on your inventory anything that's not feeling so great right now. So that as we go through this practice this morning, you take care of any such trouble spots by exercising the freedom you always have to skip or modify any part of practice. I almost always say this at the start of practice. I recommend taking this instruction with you to any practice. Say, for example, you're in another class and maybe the person leading practice doesn't include such an invitation to skip or modify, to take care of your body. Do it anyway. It's your body, it's your practice. Take in what's going on around you, just whatever is reaching your senses from that practicing space you're in, from the space outside of your space. So there's listening to the body, there's skipping or modifying what we need to. These are our shared intentions. Maybe you're in the habit, as many folks are, of setting personal intention for your practice. If you are in such a habit, if you want to do that for this hour, take the next few moments to let that intention finish forming and sinking in. With our intentions in place, let's take 3 deep, clearing breaths together. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. I wonder if I'm the only one that finds that last clearing breath turning into a big yawn. All right, let's all get to the same place because maybe we're not in the same positions. If you're in this position I'm in, use your arms to lift those knees towards each other. Press the soles of your feet on the floor. If your legs are extended, draw your knees up so your feet are on the floor like this. Heels close to your butt. And then reach your arms out to the sides with your palms up. Maybe you can feel your shoulder blades press against the ground as you extend your arms. We want to keep those shoulders grounded as we take energizing twists. Cross your left ankle above your right knee, like so. Letting those shoulders stay grounded. Let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. Let your breath bring you out. So maybe the legs keep dropping down a little more, bit by bit. And it's okay if they don't. They'll go where they need to. And we don't know where that is, so we don't aim at any particular depth of twisting. Just see what happens. Get curious, observe, feel. And sometimes what we feel is a toe touching furniture. We realize we need to come out of the twist and scoot a bit to the side to allow more room. Slowly bring it all back up to center. Cross your legs the other way and twist the other way. Gently come back up to center and uncross your legs. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll to massage your back against the floor. Now hold your right leg and extend your left leg down on the floor and reach your right foot up towards the ceiling. So maybe you interlace your fingers behind your leg if that works for you. Whatever grip you want to use on your leg is fine. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. And then flex your foot back the other way, point your toes down towards your face. Up again. Down again. A couple more times. Just nice and slowly. And then roll your foot in circles, like you're holding a pencil between your toes, drawing circles. It's just a fun, goofy image, right? If I said roll your foot in circles without talking about the pencil, you'd still know what to do. Change direction. And let's gently let this leg down and lift up the other one. Again, support it with your hands. Or, you know, maybe for more challenge, don't support it with your hands. Get more core engagement that way. Point your toes out. And down. A couple more times. Up and down again. Roll your foot in those nice slow circles. And change direction. And let that leg down. We're going to start to sit up. You could hug your legs and rock front to back, or you can tip onto one hip. Press your hands to the floor. Sit up that way instead. Let's all drink whatever we need to. We need to right now. Got this nice sun decoration on the wall. I feel like I have to center under it, right? I don't have to, but it looks nicer. Sit in whatever way is comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Inhale, turn your Bring your heart forward, let your head go back. Exhale, bring your heart back, let your head tip forward. A few more times at the pace of your breath. And after the next exhale, bring yourself upright again. Let your arms hang loosely at your sides. Raise your right shoulder, slide it back, and let it down. And then your left shoulder, up, back, down. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Start some gentle, slow circles with our heads to loosen the neck. Roll your ear towards your shoulder. Let your head go back, look up towards the ceiling. Really take your time. If in exploring this circular movement, you find any tight spots, rocking back and forth at the tight spots can help. Let's change direction. And when you finish the next circle, just raise your chin to face forward. Reach out and rest your fingertips on the floor, staying long in the spine. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your head. Exhale, reach to the left. Lean into your left hand. Breathe into your right side. Let your head go wherever your neck feels comfortable. On an inhale, bring yourself upright. As you exhale, come into a twist. Left hand to right leg, right hand on the floor behind you in line with your spine. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. With each exhale, see if there's room to go a little further. Let it be an inquiry, not an order you issue to your body. Does your body want to go further? Does it seem to help? Let yourself unwind. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale to come up. Exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, explore maybe twisting some more. Let yourself unwind. Bring your hands in front of you. Walk them forward. Just find a loose, simple forward fold. No particular shape, no particular depth. Make sure your neck relaxes. Let your head hang. Either sending your breath to your back or to any place you feel tension. If there are any spots speaking up as you listen. Inhale, walk your hands back. Sit yourself up. Make your way up onto your hands and knees. Reach your left foot back, press the ball of your foot against the floor. And let's flex the foot like we did when we were lying on our back. So push and rock yourself forward and then rock back. As we rock on the foot here, we stretch out the whole leg. And stretch the foot. You can even, if it feels good for you when you rock forward, let your toes roll. So you press the top of your toes to the floor. That gets a different kind of stretch in the foot and the leg. Now let's come back here where the shoulders are above the wrists and the foot is engaged, pressing against the ball of the foot. On an inhale, reach your right arm out to the side. On an inhale, lift your foot, reach straight back through the sole. Bend your knee, reach back, take hold, if you're able, of your foot or your ankle. Lift your chin, lift your knee, kick against your hand, draw your heel towards your butt. Release, lower down. Reach your right foot back, press against the mat. And again, explore. Rocking forward and back, flexing the foot. And come back here. On an inhale, lift your left arm out to the side. On an inhale, raise your right foot, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach that hand back, see about that bind. Opening your shoulder, stretching the quads. Release, lower down. Step your left foot up between your hands. You can have blocks under your hands here, if you like. Step your right foot up next to your left. Explore movement in your forward fold, swaying around. Bending, lengthening the legs. Feeling into any tight spots you find, easing them out. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, out and up. Put your thumbs together and tug your hands away from each other. And look up at your hands, lift your heart. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, bend to the left. To the trip on my tongue. Inhale up through center. Exhale, bend to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let your arms. Taking another drink before moving on. Inhale out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's step back to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height is okay. Listen to your lower back. Don't go higher than it wants you to. Exhale, rock back and up to downward dog. And do a bit of pedaling. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we're going to do some straddle folds now. And most of us use blocks to do these. I'm going to be doing it without blocks today because I forgot my blocks, but I know I can still manage it. So if you have blocks, bring them shoulder width apart. Most people start with the blocks on the middle position. I will likely be on my fingertips backing blocks today. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. So you can have your hands on your blocks or on the floor. Step your left foot back, runner's lunge. Now to go from the runner's lunge to the straddle fold, we pivot 90 degrees to the left. So if you're using blocks, you can take the blocks with you as you walk your hands over there. So just start walking your hands to the left. Let the left heel spin down and the whole sole come to the mat. Keep going. You want the toes out, heels in, and keep your knees soft. Maybe just a little tiny bend, maybe more, whatever's right for you and your knees. So see, I thought I'd be on my fingertips. So right away, I got my palms over the floor. It's different every time, right? You never know how it's going to go. But keep those knees soft. Make sure your feet are firmly planted, nicely grounded and stable. And you figure out what to do with your blocks, what height, whether you keep them or set them aside. Walk your hands back. If you want, you can rotate your hands. So your fingers point back, rotate 180. And you can maybe keep walking back if it feels like there's room for that. And just breathe. Where is there tension? Think of sending the breath there. Presuming there's some showing up somewhere. You stretch this many things at once, chances are something feels tight. Nice and slowly start to walk your hands forward. And if you pivot them forward again. Keep walking forward. Now bring your right hand right below your face and lean into it, whether it's on the floor or the bottom. With the weight in that hand, inhale, lift your left arm out and up and look out towards your left hand. So picture your hands stacked, the left hand directly above that right hand. Exhale, bring that hand down, plant the left hand below your face, shift the weight. Inhale, reach your right arm out and up, look up towards that hand. Exhale, bring that hand down. You can grab your blocks again. And we're going to reverse the pivot we did to get here. So walk your hands 90 degrees to the right. Let the left foot pivot, come up on the ball of the foot. We come back here through runner's lunge. Step your left foot forward. Forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Rest your hands, step your right foot back. Runner's lunge. Take your time. Walk your hands 90 degrees to the right. Find your other straddle fold. Now, maybe it's easier because we already did the other side, but there's no reason to rush, so take your time. When you're ready, start to walk your hands back. If you want, you can rotate them at 180 degrees before you continue walking back some more. And start to rewind, bring the hands forward. If they're rotated, rotate the other way. Keep coming forward. Bring your left hand right below your face. Inhale, reach your right arm out and up and look up at your hand. Exhale, bring that hand down and lean into it. Inhale, reach your left arm out and up, look up towards your left hand. Exhale, bring that hand down. Maybe grabbing blocks again if you've been using them. Slowly walk 90 degrees to the left. Come back to runner's lunge. Step your right foot up to your left foot. Let's nod the head a little bit, slowly and gently. And shake your head. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to flow through 2 sun salutations, and when we get to the downward dog, we'll do a 3-legged dog variation with crossed ankle for IT band stretching. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step back to plank. Now, if your arms are tired, go right from plank to down dog. Otherwise, exhale lower, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, bring your heart forward, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, back and up to downward facing dog. Now that 3-legged dog variation. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, lower that leg, bring your left pinky toe next to your right pinky toe. Bend your right knee and send your left heel towards the floor. Here's your IT band stretch. On an inhale, sending your right heel down, lift your left leg again. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. Again, you could go right from plank to down dog, or exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, raise your right leg. As you exhale, lower it, cross your ankles, bring the big pinky toes next to each other, bend the left knee, send your right heel down. Inhaling, raise the right leg, send the left heel down. Exhale, lower your leg. Take 2 cleansing breaths. Go down to child's pose for a few breaths. Inhale, come forward and up to table. And we're going to shift to sitting. You can cross your ankles, walk your hands in towards your knees and rock over your ankles, or you can tip onto one hip and swing your legs around, whichever works better for you. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. If your knees want to bend, let them bend. On the inhales, think of lengthening forward. And on the exhales, think of lowering down. Inhale, walk your hands your legs and sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to whatever degree is all right for you today. And we're going to fold again. You can walk your hands down your legs or rest your hands at the center on the floor or on a block and walk your hands down the center line, whichever is better for you. Inhaling, walk your hands back and then sit yourself up. Use your arms to nudge your legs back together. Draw your knees up, plant your feet, make your way down onto your back. Feet about hip distance apart, heels close to your butt. So we can do a bit of bridge pose. If you have blocks, you could place one between your knees. When you're ready, pressing into your feet, inhale, raise your hips. If you want the deeper heart opener, clasp your hands, reach towards your heels, wriggle your shoulder blades towards each other. Letting your neck stay relaxed, head resting on the ground. If you're taking that bind, release your hands. Exhale, lower your hips. Explore floating up and down with bridge at your own pace. Varying it however it suits you. And let's take supported bridge. Pause next time you raise your hips. Put a prop at the base of your spine. Lower down onto it. Or lacking a prop like I am, you can stack your hands and rest the base of your spine, your sacrum on the back of your hand while you have your hands stacked, palms down. This is my low supported bridge. Doesn't feel quite as good as having a block there or a bolster, blanket, towel, whatever you usually use. A foam roller can be nice if you like firm support. A square yoga mat rolled up works like a bolster. Of all the things I tried, I still prefer blocks. While we're enjoying our supported bridge, I'll just share actually a friend. Last year, I borrowed some equipment when I was in New England. My friend had these blocks that weren't perfect rectangles. They had a curved side. One of the larger faces of each block was a curve. And actually, I think one of the middle faces too. But anyway, in supported bridge, it was interesting to have the same firmness of the block, but with a curve instead of a flat surface. So really nice on this yogi's sacrum. And let's come out of our supported bridge, press into your feet, inhale, lift your hips, take out that support, exhale, lower down, pause for a couple breaths. Hug your knees to your chest, rock and roll to massage your back against the floor. Reach your arms out to the sides, palms up. And let's take a nice deep twist here. Cross your left knee over your right knee. Now I say a nice deep twist. You can decide how the twist feels, how intense it might be, or how deep it's going to be by where your knees are. So if I put my right foot on the floor like this and then twist, it's less intense. So you decide how it's going to feel for you, whether your knees come closer to your torso or not. Let your legs go to the right, turn your head to the left. Let your shoulders stay grounded, and let your breath bring you out. Slowly come up to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And when you're ready, begin to twist the opposite way. Bring it all back up to center. Uncross your legs. Stick your feet up towards the ceiling. Reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet and play with moving your arms and legs around. Whenever you feel complete inverting, make your way to Shavasana. Final resting pose of your choice. Get nice and comfortable. You can focus on your breath. Recall an intention you had set for yourself. Or just let go of all that and simply breathe there. Start to find some deeper breaths. And move around little by little. Take your time letting those movements grow bigger and bigger. To gently sit yourself up when you're ready. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing practice today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within each of you. Namaste.